Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the first 2020 episode of My Antics. It's been a long winter, and with the coronavirus in full force, we're all stuck at home, which means we're probably spending a lot more time with our ants than we normally would. Which is great. I don't see why that would ever be a problem for us ant keepers, but there are some people out there who really don't have anything to do and are really gonna die of boredom. But let's forget about all that for right now. Since the last episode, in December, we had a lot of great things going on, and since we took a break from the videos, it really lined up a whole bunch of stuff that we get to talk about. Without further ado, let's introduce the number one thing My Antics is proud to present to the My Antics family. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce you to the My Antics Vortex Nest. This design was made from scratch over the last 6 months and had a lot of tweaking to make sure that it was at its very best for our official release date. Let's take a look inside. Hence the name, the inside of the nest is in a complete circular motion. It has 2 outer chambers, a middle chamber, and a center console, which you will most likely find your queen. This nest gives them many walls between them and the outside of their nest, which makes them feel very safe and makes them feel like danger would have a long way to go before they'd ever get to the queen. Now let's talk about what else makes this nest so special, and exactly why I am proud to say it's approved. Starting from the ground up, the My Antics Vortex Nest has a very unique water base. With a removable top, you can put water into the rectangular basin, which distributes the water evenly throughout the water base. With the inner rings channeling the water instead of one big pond of it, it allows you to never have to use cotton again, and it distributes water evenly without a maximum buildup of condensation flooding the inside of your nest. The water then travels through these 4 bottom vents. The vents themselves do have a microfiber mesh screen over them to make sure that your ants can never get through them and is inescapable. With your acrylic circle overhead, you are ready to put on the top and make sure that they are in complete darkness so they never have to be stressed out. The last crucial part of the My Antics Vortex Nest is the rubber plugs. The plugs have a unique shape that actually wraps around the nest's circle design. With a very snug fit, this assures you that your nest is inescapable. Right now, the Vortex Nest is live and ready to go for all our My Antics ant keepers. Soon up will be the Outworld that goes with it. I'm really excited to have that released as well, so we can finally have a full setup, My Antics approved. But enough about nests and all of that right now. Let's talk about ants. Over these last couple of months, I have been growing a whole bunch of wonderful colonies that I would love to show you. So let's get into it. Here we have a beautiful Sansabeanus queen and a Camponotus Discolor queen. Camponotus in general are great for starting off, or even if you're an experienced ant keeper, Camponotus are just great in general. They're a very rewarding species that do take a little bit longer to produce, but the mature colonies are much larger and much easier to see, and do have some amazing colors in some of the species as well. This queen here has a lot of cocoons, which means her first nanitic is going to arrive on the scene shortly. Our Camponotus S, however, just laid her first pile of brood, and it's going to be about 2 to 4 months before her first worker elopes. While I have her out, I do want to briefly mention the purple water cotton that she has. Sometimes the queens give off waste or bacteria or some sort of fungus that does turn the water cotton different colors. They do range from purple to orange to yellow to black. At first, it's not necessarily a problem, but as she grows, I would think about switching her to a new test tube, especially when the water itself starts to change color. Ant keeping in general is not a solo hobby. Making new friends and being part of a community is the best way to learn and hone your skills to be a better ant keeper. Making little mistakes is part of the process, but making sure you can avoid the big ones in general is really what about asking questions and doing research is all about. We have a lot coming planned for the My Antics videos this season, and I really hope you stay tuned and join us as we go on this year's adventures. For now though, that's the wrap up of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really look forward to hearing from you down in the comments if you have any great ideas for new videos or if you have any questions. You all have a wonderful night, and remember, forever, happy ant keeping.